In the previous videos, we saw the top 10 Tamil movies of 2024. Now, it is time to see the top 10 Malayalam movies of 2024. Before getting into it, I haven't seen all the movies. These are the top 10 movies among which I saw. Starting off the list is actually two movies, Golam and Atam.
എന്ത് സംഭവിച്ചു എങ്ങനെ സംഭവിച്ചു എപ്പോൾ സംഭവിച്ചു അതൊന്നും ആരും ചോദിക്കാൻ പാടില്ല.
Both movies are inspired from Hollywood classics such as Murder on the Orient Express and 12 Angry Men and are adapted into the local culture seamlessly. Both films take a real-world problem and infuses into the specific format with excellent writing and screenplay, which makes it an unforgettable experience.
It was a well-orchestrated plan.
At number 9, we have Talavan.
Sir, almost 1.5 years. Adinedekku etra transfer?
The idea of avoiding all the usual suspects and making a suspect within the police department is an interesting concept in itself. And by adding the ego clash between two officers on top of it, this movie becomes a great one with an amazing performance and a tight screenplay. At number 8, we have Kishkinda Kandam. It takes a simple story and presents it in a way that we feel eerie, unsettling and most shocking once we get a grip on what's happening. It shows one of the unique and unfortunate ways of handling grief through an excellent screenplay and an amazing performance by the minimal crew it has. In the next place, we have Vala. This movie talks about a set of boys whose life choices are determined by their parents and how it affects all of them. Pretty much all of the actors gives an amazing performance, making it a unique yet highly relatable and one of the most hilarious movies of last year. And then we have the gripping Anveshipin Kandathum.
ഒരു മർഡർ ഇൻവെസ്റ്റിഗേഷനിലെ ഏറ്റവും പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട ഒന്നാണ് where was he or she killed എന്നുള്ളത്.
This police thriller takes two different murder cases and tells their stories in a way that tests the ability of the lead character as a policeman. The events that follows is shown with an amazing performance and an incredibly tight and gripping screenplay, making it a well-made edge-of-the-seat thriller. At number 5, we have Premalu. As far as rom-com goes, we have already seen a whole lot of movies with the same story of a boy falling for a girl who is clearly above his league. This movie has nothing different from it except for how it is made. It has an incredible performance by all the cast members, which really makes this age-old story feel so fresh and new, which is really hard to do in this day and age. At number 4, we have Avesham. Speaking of fresh and new, this movie has everything from the story, the characters, the technical works, and pretty much the entire execution is nothing but fresh and new. It also has an amazing performance by all, but it is far ride along to this incredibly fun and hilarious movie of last year, if not all time. At number 3, we have Ullolukku. This classic drama is about a woman who is married off against her will while still holding off to her past relationship. It has one of the top-notch performances by Parvati and Urvasi, as in even a single small expression from either of them tells a different story. And added with the clever use of the screenplay and a natural and effective writing makes this movie one of the best dramas in recent times. At number 2, we have a tie between Manjumal Boys and Aadajeevitham. These movies take two different true stories which is widely in contrast with each other. From the place and atmosphere of the plot, the number of lead characters, and even the time it took for them to make the movies is widely different. But both of the movies make the audience understand and feel the hard real-life experiences of the real people through an incredible and even a career-best performance from Prithviraj and an excellent technical work, making it two of the best survival thrillers of all time. Before we see the number 1 movie, there were a lot of really amazing films which barely missed the list, but are definitely awesome movies.
Sir, crime branch is no.
Police case anneshikkan vanna CID.
CID? Arendu?
Ee case anneshikkunna CBI.
De, ninakku ippuram njan parnja vishwasayittillallo.
നിനക്ക് 2 തവണ വിധി പണയം വെച്ച് കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല.
നിങ്ങൾക്കില്ലാത്ത ശത്രുക്കളുണ്ടോ?
ഓൻ്റെ കഥയൊന്നും രാത്രി പറയാൻ കൊള്ളൂല മോളെ.
And at number 1, we have the international hit All We Imagine as Light. This movie talks about the tale of 3 different women of different age group and mindset and how they handle their life problems. It is made in a way that it prioritizes art over everything. So it is very poetic in its approach and has a lot of symbolic storytelling, which really enhances the vibe and emotions of the story and gives the audience an immersive experience, which has become extremely rare nowadays. Which explains its historic Grand Prix win at the Cannes Film Festival and 2 nominations at the Golden Globes and countless more. That's it guys. Do you agree with my list?
Something is missing.
If not, please let me know what are your top 10 films of the year in the comments below. And as always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe. Also click on the bell icon to get instant notifications.